Welcome to the Explainer. Okay, let's forget about all those complicated over-the-top workout routines for a second. Today, we're cutting through the noise to give you the 7, and only 7, essential exercises you need to build a stronger, more capable body for life. But first, let's start with a question that, might hit a little close to home. Are you putting in hours at the gym, week after week, but you're just not seeing the results you feel like you deserve? Well, if you're nodding your head right now, you are definitely not alone. Research shows a staggering 80% of men are caught up in workouts that just don't work. They're focusing on what we call mirror muscles, the biceps and abs, instead of building a real solid foundation of strength. And this right here is what we call the gym efficiency problem. It's that frustrating feeling of spinning your wheels, putting in all that effort, but your gains are just mediocre. But here's the good news. The solution isn't to add more exercises or spend even more time in the gym. It's actually the opposite. It's about a return to simplicity. We're talking about just 7 key movements that build serious muscle and functional strength that will stick with you for a lifetime. So let's get into it. We're going to start by building our foundation, and that means focusing on the 2 most powerful, most effective exercises for total body strength. Seriously, these 2 are completely non-negotiable. Pillar number 1 is, of course, the barbell squat. You've probably heard it called the king of all exercises, and for very good reason. This isn't just a leg exercise. It is the absolute bedrock of your overall strength. So what's the secret sauce here? Well, when you squat heavy, it triggers this incredible hormonal cascade in your body. It releases testosterone and growth hormone, which don't just build your legs, they fuel muscle growth across your entire body. It's like flipping a growth switch for everything. Now listen, form is absolutely everything with squats. Make sure that bar is resting on your upper back, on your traps, not pressing on your neck. Keep your chest up, go down until your thighs are at least parallel to the floor, and drive up through your heels. No half reps. All right, on to our second pillar, the deadlift. Look, if the squat is the king, then the deadlift is the ultimate test of raw, primal, functional power. The deadlift is incredible because it strengthens your entire posterior chain. That's a fancy term for all the muscles on the back side of your body, from your hamstrings and glutes all the way up to your traps. And guess what? Those are the exact muscles that get weak and lazy from sitting all day. The deadlift is basically your best defense against modern lifestyle. And just like the squat, safety is key. The golden rule of deadlifting: never, ever, ever round your lower back. Keep that back flat, chest up, and think about driving the floor away with your legs. Okay, with that rock-solid foundation in place, let's start building some serious upper body power. These next 3 movements are what create that commanding physical presence and the kind of strength that really lasts. Our third pillar is the barbell row. This, my friends, is the secret to building real back thickness and powerful, real-world pulling strength. So many guys focus on the chest, but it's a strong back that really builds an impressive physique. And here's why a free weight movement like this is so much better than a machine. See, machines lock you into a fixed path. It feels safe, sure, but it doesn't really prepare you for life. The barbell row forces all your little stabilizer muscles to fire, building functional strength you can actually use when you need to, lift a heavy box. Next up, a true gym classic, the bench press. For decades, this has been the gold standard for building pure, raw pushing power in the upper body. And there's a reason it has stuck around for so long. So why does this one matter so much, especially long-term? Well, as we get older, we naturally start losing muscle mass. It's a process called sarcopenia. And this slide says it all. The average man can lose 30% of his upper body strength. The bench press is one of your most powerful weapons to fight that decline head on. Our 5th pillar is a seriously underrated hero, the overhead press. This move is fantastic because it doesn't just build powerful round shoulders, it actively helps correct that poor hunched-over posture so many of us get from staring at screens all day. Yeah, it's often forgotten, but it's absolutely essential for building those broad, 3D-looking shoulders that create that classic V-taper. Plus, because you have to stabilize a heavy weight directly over your head, it's an incredible core workout without doing a single crunch. All right, so being strong in the gym is great, but what's the point if you can't use it in the real world? Our final 2 pillars are all about bridging that gap, turning that gym strength into real-world capability. Next up, pillar number 6, the lunge. By training one leg at a time, you're mimicking real-world movements, right? Like walking upstairs or bending down to pick something up. But more importantly, you start to correct all those subtle muscle imbalances we've all developed over years and years of just favoring one side of our body. This builds stability from the ground up. And our final pillar, the farmer's walk, might just be the simplest and most functional exercise of them all. You just pick up heavy things and walk. That's it. This builds a crushing grip, and get this, multiple studies have shown that your grip strength is actually a really powerful predictor of your overall health and how long you'll live. It literally teaches your body to stay tight and stable under a heavy load, a skill for life. So there they are, the 7 pillars. But the big question is, how do you put them all together into a simple, powerful system that you can actually stick with for life? Well, here's a dead simple blueprint. If you're a beginner, a full body workout 3 times a week is perfect. Just focus on slow, controlled movements. If you're more advanced, you can move to a split routine. But the most important thing, and I mean the most important thing no matter your level, is progressive overload. That just means you're always trying to do a little bit more over time. Lift 1 more pound, do 1 more rep. That is the engine that drives all progress.
So look, this isn't just a workout routine. It's a complete system for building a stronger, more resilient, more capable body that will serve you for decades to come. You now have the blueprint for lifetime strength. So the only question left is, what are you going to build with it?